Hello, guys, and welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Hope you guys doing well as we're here for another Africa Cup of Nations games. South Africa beat Nigeria in the semi-final game. Should be an interesting game, guys. As you can see, team news on the screen. Both teams going with the 4-3-3 formation, so should be an interesting game, guys. Very attack-minded lineups from both teams. Both sets of players are on the field. The referee just talking to the captains as we're about to get underway in a matter of moments. Hopefully, you guys have had a good day. Please do hit that like button, guys. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Would be great to have you part of the Fan Den community. So we should be underway in a matter of minutes, guys. Hopefully, this is going to be a good game with plenty of goals, as we've seen in the earlier stages of the competition. Some of the games have been goals, very few and far between, but let's hope we're in for a treat this afternoon with plenty of goals. Hope you guys have had a good day and been enjoying the tournament so far, as we are finally off and underway as the ball kicked forward down the field. Nigeria with the possession as they just play it out wide to that far side. Jamie's with us. Jamie saying, hi, mate. You okay? Yes, I'm good, Jamie. Thanks, mate. How are you doing? Good to have you with us, Jamie. Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a good day, mate. So ball's knocked out of play on this near side, and that's going to be a throw-in. Already got a player down on the pitch, injured. So hopefully that's not going to be too serious. He's just gone down, holding, I think he's holding his stomach there. I'm not sure what. Yeah, I think he's holding his stomach. But Nigeria quickly fired up for this game by the looks of it, as they quickly did try to attack straight off the bat from that start of the game. So referees, what's the referee doing here? Oh, he's done a drop ball. So Nigeria get us back underway. Ball played out wide on that far side. So thank you for that, Jamie. Dave's with us. How's it going, Dave? Dave saying hi, Gaz, Stevie, and all the usual suspects. How you doing, Dave? Hope you had a good day, mate. Welcome to the show. And Dave also saying hi, Jamie. Top stuff. Thank you, Dave. Jamie saying, if this ends a draw, we'll go to extra time. Yep, you're right, mate. Yep, it certainly will. So we've got a throw in on that far side for Nigeria. The ball comes in as both sets of players trying to win it, but South Africa managed to win it there as they charge forward, but Nigeria make the challenge and knock the ball out of play on that far side for a throw in. Now Nigeria with the possession as the ball comes back in, but South Africa quickly challenge for it as they win it back. Now South Africa chipping the ball forward as it's headed out wide on this near side by Nigeria. And now Nigeria with the possession as they just knock it about on the edge of their own box. South Africa coming to press the ball as they play the ball out wide on that far side. Nigeria now trying to come forward as they do, racing into the South Africa half. Ball played forward there, but challenged by Nigeria as the ball played back out wide. And now South Africa play it all the way back to the goalkeeper, who kicks it long up into towards the centre circle, headed back in the direction it came from. Now Nigeria picking up the possession as it's played out to this near side. Both sets of players trying to win it there, but South Africa unable to keep it as Nigeria play it all the way back to their defensive line. Now they play it out wide on this near side as South Africa come to press the ball. Nigeria now play it into the centre circle as they race towards that far side. Now coming forward down the pitch as they try to get the cross into the box, but it's knocked away by South Africa and bounces out of play on that far side for a throw-in. Jamie saying, hi, Dave. How are you, pal? Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Loving the positive vibes, as always, from you guys. Thank you very much. You guys, absolutely class. Ken is with us. How's it going, Ken? Ken saying, hi, Gaz, Becky, Stevie. Apologies for not posting last night, but in pain, currently much better. No worries, mate. Hope you're okay, Ken. Sorry to hear that you're in pain. Hope that's nothing too serious, mate. But no need to apologise. Ken, as I said to you guys, I totally understand you have other things going on sometimes, so you can't always be with us. But thank you for your kind words, Ken. Hope that whatever you're in pain with is not too serious, mate. And welcome to the show, Ken. So the ball has been knocked out of play here, and it's going to be a goal kick for South Africa. As now they play it out wide on that far side. Ball played back into the box, though, as they cautiously come forward now. South Africa just on the edge of their own boxes. Now they play it out wide to that far side. Just, well, a little bit dangerous there as they play it back to the goalkeeper. Nigeria pressing the ball from the front as now South Africa play the ball forward with a long ball up the field. South Africa now with the possession on the halfway line as they just play it back to their centre backs and now knocking it out wide on that far side. Nigeria coming to press from the front, but South Africa just keeping the possession just inside their own half at the moment. So thank you for that, Ken. Dave is saying, I'm okay, thanks. JW, how's you? Awesome. Good to hear, Dave. Thank you for that, mate. Good to hear. Dave saying, hello, Ken. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. And Jamie saying, I'm good. Thanks, Dave. Pal, good to hear. Thank you, Jamie. Top stuff, guys. Ken saying, hi, Jamie. I can't read that word. And Dave, 2020, 22, 2032, Nigeria. Okay, thank you for that, Ken. A little bit I'm not understanding that last bit. Now, South Africa play the ball forward as it's knocked away. South Africa back with the possession just inside the Nigeria half as they play it into the centre circle. Now the ball played out wide on that far side. As they switch it back to this near side. Nigeria quickly come to challenge for it, though, as the ball goes out of play there. And that's going to be another throw-in on this near side. Now, both sets of players trying to win it there, but as I say, it's just gone out of play. So throwing, no, he's giving it as a free kick. So the ref's giving it as a free kick to South Africa on this near side. Now the ball played into the centre of the field. South Africa now with a possession on the halfway line as they play the ball forward down the middle, looking to try and get in behind the Nigeria defence. But Nigeria just intercept it there as now they play it forward, coming down the middle of the field as both sets of players trying to challenge for it there. But Nigeria have managed to retain the possession as they play it out wide on this near side. Now coming forward, but it just takes a deflection there off the South Africa defender as the ball goes out of play for throwing on this near side to Nigeria. So thank you for that, Ken. Jamie saying, hi, Ken. How's you? Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Top stuff, guys. Now, the ball played down this near side. The flag's gone up there for the ball going out of play, and that'll be another throw into Nigeria. Deep inside the South Africa half. Ball played in. As Nigeria now on the edge of the box. South Africa quickly come to challenge for it. As now they switch the play out towards that far side, but then just cut it back into the centre circle. Now the ball played forward down the middle as South Africa now with a possession on this near side. Ball crossed, they attempted to cross it in there, but it was blocked off by South Africa. But Nigeria haven't given it up as they work their way through the press. Ball crossed into the box, but it's deep as it bounces out on that far side and goes out for a throw-in. So thank you for that, Jamie. Thank you, mate. Dave saying, I'm good, thanks, Gaz. Hope you are. Hope you're both well. Thank you, Dave. Yeah, we're good, mate. Good, thank you, mate. Top man. Now the ball played up the field on that far side as it's gone straight out of play, and that will be another throw-in on the far side of the field. Don't forget, guys, if you like us doing the Africa Cup of Nations, please do hit that like button. Would be appreciated. And consider subscribing if you're new. Now Nigeria with the possession as they play it out wide to this near side. Ball played forward. So just cut it back there towards the centre circle. Now Nigeria play it out wide on that far side as South Africa come to challenge for it. But Nigeria managing to keep the possession here as they cut the ball into the centre of the field. Ball played forward there, but it's knocked away by South Africa. But Nigeria regain the possession as they cross it out wide to this near side, but unable to keep the ball under control there as it just bounces off the Nigeria player's foot and goes out of play on this near side for a throw in to South Africa. We're just coming up towards 9.5 minutes gone, guys. Still 0-0. Kenny's saying better than light. Better than light. Did they hear the stream? Better than light. Did hear the stream, but felt unable to post. No worries, Ken. No worries, mate. No worries. Hope you're feeling a bit better today, mate. Now, Jamie's saying, when is it final? Saturday or Sunday? I've been looking. Can't find out nothing. I think it's Sunday, mate. I think it's Sunday. Yep, Sunday. The third place playoff is on Saturday, if I remember correctly, and the final is Sunday because the Asia Cup final is on Saturday. The Africa Cup of Nations final is on Sunday. Now, the ball with South Africa at the back because they tried to play the ball forward there. Nigeria come to challenge for it as it's now played out wide. Got a bit of frog in the throat today, guys. Sorry. South Africa now playing the ball out wide on that far side. Be glad when the warmer weather comes here in the UK. Stop having sinuses all blocked up. South Africa now just knocking the ball about midway inside their own half as they play the ball forward there. Nigeria happy to just sit off as now South Africa play it out wide on that far side. Ball played forward as Nigeria tried to challenge for it, but South Africa managed to keep it as now they play it forward towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in, but it's intercepted there by the goalkeeper. But I think we've got a flag up for an offside or something there. Yeah. So Nigeria now with the possession as they play it out wide on this near side. Ball played forward as they come into the South Africa half. South Africa coming to challenge for it. Now both sets of players trying to win it on this near side, and the flag's gone up for the foul. So yeah, Sunday for the final, mate. Sunday for the final. Ken saying than last night. Right, correcting it. Thank you, Ken. No worries, mate. No worries. Dave saying, Jamie, Sunday, 11th of February is the date of the final. Thank you, Dave. Jamie saying, hit list. Sorry. Is it, Dave? Thank you, pal. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Loving the positive vibes, guys. I think we'll put that bottom of the screen just for. I'm going to see how I get on that is. Wow, whoa, that's 2 minutes ahead of me, that. No, it's not quite a minute ahead of me. A minute 15 seconds to be precise. But I'll leave it on the screen for anybody joining that doesn't understand English. Ball played forward. It's knocked away. It's Nigeria now with the possession on this near side. Looking to get the cross in. It's challenged by South Africa as the ball goes out of play. And that will be a throw-in on this near side. Davey saying, and the kickoff time is 8 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Top stuff. Thank you, Dave. Dave saying, Ken, which one? Ball's out of play on this near side. That's going to be a throw into Nigeria. Now the ball thrown into the box is headed away. As the referee blows for a foul in the box. And that will be a free kick to South Africa. Jamie is saying, Dave, who you got on Saturday, mate? We're going Luton. Looking forward to it. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Ken saying the one that said hi, Ken. Okay, thank you, Ken. Dave is saying playing away at Cove on Sunday. Okay, thank you, Dave. Yeah, that's tricky game. Tricky game. Now the ball played out wide on that far side as South Africa now coming towards the edge of the box. It's cut back inside as Nigeria challenge, and now a shot comes in from South Africa, but the goalkeeper manages to intercept that quite comfortably. That's a good effort from South Africa, but the goalkeeper manages to intercept that quite comfortably. So now Nigeria to play out from the back. As the goalkeeper kicks the ball long up the field, headed back into the direction it came from by South Africa. And now South Africa trying to keep it there as Nigeria challenge, winning it back, knocking it out wide on that far side as they now come forward up towards the halfway line. It's chipped forward as South Africa just managed to intercept it, and the ball rolls all the way back to the goalkeeper. Dave saying, okay, Ken. Okay, Ken, mate. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Top stuff. Jamie is saying, Dave, that'd be a good game Sunday. I'm sure it will. I'm sure you're right, mate. Dave saying 2-1 Nigeria, I think, guys. Good shout, Dave. Thank you for that, mate. Dave with the first prediction of the afternoon. Top stuff, mate. Top stuff. 2-1. Good shout, mate. Now the ball with South Africa at the back as they play it out wide on this near side. Nigeria with the possession now. Just knocking it about on the halfway line as South Africa come to press the ball. It's chipped forward there as Nigeria now knock it out wide on this near side. It's knocked away by South Africa as now they win the possession. South Africa racing forward as they play it out wide on this near side. Coming towards the edge of the box as Nigeria getting bodies back towards their own box. And now South Africa looking for an opportunity here as they just knock it about on the edge of the South Africa box. The Nigeria box. It's played through the middle there, but it goes all the way back to the Nigeria goalkeeper. So thank you for that, Dave. Nice one, mate. Dave saying, I can't wait until summer, get my passport and go somewhere cold. Well, I am English. Thank you for that, Dave. Ken is saying, cheaper to go to Iceland. Yeah, I've always often wondered how much it is for flights to Iceland because it's not exactly the most tourist popular destination, is it? So I imagine it probably is quite potentially expensive actually to fly to Iceland. Nigeria with the possession on this near side, but then again, if you've got a rowing boat lying around, you know, it's only across the sea. You could row over there. Now both sets of players trying to win the ball on this near side. And South Africa come away with it, but Nigeria challenged for it. The referee's blown for a foul there. So that will be a free kick. So free kick to South Africa. Ball played long. Both sets of players trying to win it there on the edge of the box, and now a foul. So the referee blows for the foul. That will be a free kick Well, I'm not sure if he's going to give it as a free kick because it's happened just inside the box. Or is it on the edge of the box? I'm not sure. The challenge was yeah, just a little shove in the back there. Oh, that's not the... Yeah, there was a couple of incidents there, 2 challenges. So if you just start joining us, guys, we're just coming up to 20 minutes gone. Ball played out wide on that far side as it's gone straight out play, and that's going to be another throw-in on the far side of the field. Ken says, so yeah, do you think so, Ken? I would have thought it was quite expensive to go to Iceland. It's not exactly a tourist popular place, is it? I know it's a beautiful country. I've seen plenty of videos of it. I know it's like, they call it the volcano country, don't they? A lot of volcanoes in Iceland. Ball played, being challenged by both sets of players on that far side of the field as Nigeria managed to come away with it. They just play it back to their defensive line and eventually knock it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now they come forward, playing the ball out wide on that far side as they whip the ball up the field. South Africa challenging for it, but Nigeria managing to retain it as it just deflects back to their defensive line. But South Africa have won it on that far side, but quickly challenged by Nigeria. As Nigeria with the possession on the halfway line. Now it's played out wide on this near side as they come forward into the South Africa half. South Africa quickly shifting players across to this near side to press the ball. Now Nigeria playing the ball back into the centre of the field as they play the ball long down the centre there, but it's quickly challenged by South Africa. But South Africa unable to win it there as Nigeria just play it out wide on that far side. Now ball played back out to this near side as they switch the play. Nigeria just happy to knock it about on the halfway line. They're trying to draw, I think they're trying to draw South Africa out so they can get in behind them. Ball played long down the field by South Africa as it goes all the way back to the Nigeria goalkeeper. So, yeah, cagey tactics going on at the minute, guys. Cagey tactics. Nigeria having the better of the possession so far. We're just coming up towards 22 minutes gone. Nigeria having the majority of the possession in this early first 20 minutes. South Africa have attacked a few times, but as I say, it appears that Nigeria are trying to suck, or if you like, suck South Africa out from sitting deep, because South Africa are just keeping a good formation, keeping it compact, not pushing up too high. And Nigeria, happy for them to do that, but obviously they're trying to get them to come further up the field so they can try and get balls in behind. So the referee's given a free kick here. Sakuna official, how you doing, Sakuna? Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Sakuna, pleasure to have you with us, mate. How's it going? Sakuna official saying Nigeria for the win. Good shout, mate. Good shout. Are you a Nigeria fan? Sakuna, welcome to Fan Den, mate. I presume you may be a Nigeria fan, mate. Let us know if you are, but welcome to Fan Den. Dave is saying hello to you, Sakuna. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Loving the positive vibes. And Ken also welcoming Sakuna. Thank you, Ken. You guys absolutely class. Absolutely class. Thank you, guys. Loving the positive vibes. Mr. Barnsley, how you doing, mate? Mr. Barnsley saying, hey up, everyone. How you doing, Ryan? Welcome to the show, mate. The referee just talking to the players at the moment, waiting for a free kick here, guys. But the referee just having a word with the players that were involved in that foul. So thank you for that, Ryan. Ken saying, A up, Ryan. Awesome. Thank you, Ken. And also, Dave, you guys absolutely class. Ball crossed into the box there as the goalkeeper managed to intercept that quite comfortably. And that will be relief momentarily for South Africa. So thank you, guys. Jamie also saying, hey up, Ryan. Top stuff, guys. Going to phase out the clapper now for the rest of this second half. Rest of this first half. Try and use it a little bit more sparingly. Jamie saying, it's been a good game. Yeah, it has been so far, mate. Bit cagey though, hasn't it, Jamie? A bit cagey, mate. Now the ball played out wide on this near side as the ball now played back out to the far side as South Africa now kick the ball long as they win it in the centre of the circle. Now ball played forward as they come racing down the field into the box. Now it's crossed in as it's headed away by Nigeria. South Africa with the possession as they now play it out wide on that far side. If you just join us, guys, you will notice there's a slight delay in what you're seeing on the screen compared to what I'm saying, but obviously normally wouldn't put that up, but obviously with this being an international game, could be potentially quite a few people joining the chat or joining the stream, checking us out that don't speak English. So obviously I've left that on the screen for them, for the people that don't speak English, so they can at least understand what's going on in the game. Now Nigeria with the possession as they play it out wide on this near side. It is annoying with that delay because we could use that, and we could use that on the screen a lot more often if it wasn't for the delay. So it is a bit frustrating, but still got a lot to learn about the technology, guys. So I'm sure we'll improve things like that, or hope to improve things like that in the future as I learn more. Now South Africa playing the ball down that far side. They've got in behind the Nigeria defence here as the ball crossed in. It's knocked away by Nigeria. But South Africa managing to keep the possession. Ball crossed into the box as it eventually goes out of play. No, and claims for a foul there. South Africa claiming a foul. Thank you for that, Jamie. Nice one, mate. Mr. Barnes is saying, Gaz, that's why mums go to Iceland. Laugh out loud. Thank you for that, Ryan. Ryan with a bit of humour there. I can see what they're appealing now. Yeah, so as they tried to cross the ball into the box, there was a flailing arm off the Nigeria player, and the ball hit the Nigeria player's arm. But you can't give that as a foul, as a handball, because his arms were down by his side, so that's never a handball. Now Nigeria with the possession. As he just play it back to the goalkeeper. Now it's kicked out wide on this near side as it's headed back in the direction it came from by South Africa. Now they try to keep the possession as Nigeria come to challenge for it, but South Africa managing to keep the possession as now they play it down the middle, knocking it into the box as it's intercepted. Oh, South Africa managed to get the shot off eventually, but it's right down the throat of the goalkeeper who manages to intercept that quite comfortably. Yeah, I think he snatched at the shot there, not expecting it to come to him so quick. So thank you for that, Ryan. Top stuff, mate. Oh, sugar, we haven't even got the banners on. It's a problem we're using this StreamYard. Doesn't put the banners up automatically. Now, South Africa with the possession on that far side. Oh, they're coming forward here as it's knocked away by South Africa. Nigeria trying to win it there as it's knocked up the field, but Nigeria head it back in the direction it came from. South Africa, I think, yeah, just kicking it away there. Oh, the referee's blown for another foul. And I think that's gone. Has that gone South Africa's way? Yeah, it's gone South Africa. Just a shove in the back there. Rick is with us. How's it going, Rick? Rick saying, evening, fan dinners. Another good win for Reading last night. Gaz beaten Stevenage. We are out of the relegation zone now. Awesome. Yeah, I did see that you were winning. I didn't see the final score, but I did see you guys were ahead in that game. So fantastic. Rick, I told you, mate. I told you keep the faith. It's not over until it's over, mate. So awesome. I'm buzzing for you. And thank you for that, Rick. Welcome to the show, mate. Now, the ball with South Africa as they play it out wide on that far side. Nigeria come to challenge for it. South Africa managing to keep the possession as they kick it long down the field, headed back in the direction it came from by Nigeria. Now South Africa with the possession on that far side as he just cut the ball back to the halfway line. Ball played forward there as South Africa make the challenge. Well, yeah, they've won the ball as they come forward with it there. Nigeria just with a clumsy challenge. I thought it was South Africa that was initially going to make the challenge. I anticipated it wrong, but it's Nigeria that make the clumsy challenge. And there was a handball in there as well from the South Africa player. So we're just having a water break, guys, as the cooling break takes place. Obviously, very hot out there in Africa, Ivory Coast, where the tournament's being played. So players just getting a water break as they take on some much-needed water in the hot temperatures out there in Ivory Coast. Jamie saying, Gaz, who you want to win? I'm pretty neutral, to be fair, mate. Although I'm leaning towards a country that we've seen interest come from. We've had a positive when we've done the South Africa team. When we've done the South Africa team, we've had quite a few subs of games that they've been involved with. But when we've done Nigeria, we've had none. So I would lean towards the team that's obviously showed a more interest in the Fandom project, which has been South Africa. Nigeria, as I say, when we've done their games, we've not even picked up one sub, and we even had one Git stream where we had 4,000 views and didn't pick up one sub, and that was involving Nigeria. So I think South Africa, but I know we've definitely had subs coming from South Africa fans from the games that we've done with them. But other than that, I'm neutral, mate. But obviously, I'm going to lean towards the teams that seem to be giving us consideration. I understand we're not going to pick up subs off every team, but you'd expect off 4,000 views, you'd pick up at least one sub, and we didn't when we did that game for that Nigeria. I think it was in the group stages, I think. But yeah, I was shocked with that. That's the first time ever I picked up that kind of views and not got a sub. But it is what it is. It is what it is. You win some, lose some. There's been games where we've had lesser views and had loads of subs. So, just eager to help the project get moving forward. So I'm going to lean towards the teams that obviously show interest in Fandom. Jamie is saying, all right, Rick. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Top stuff, mate. Now, South Africa with the possession as we're back underway. Ball chipped forward down the field as it goes all the way back to the Nigeria goalkeeper and just rolls out of play there. And that will be a throw-in. No, it's not. Has he given it as a goal kick? I'm not. Oh, it did just didn't see that. Just took a little nudge off the head of the Nigeria player as it's gone out of play. So that's going to be a corner on the far side, on this near side for South Africa. So thank you for that, Jamie. Rick saying, all right, Jamie, how's it going? Awesome. Thank you, guys. Loving the positive vibe. Jamie saying, Rick, all right, what about you? Good to it. Good stuff, guys. You guys absolutely class. Rick saying, good, thanks, mate. Top stuff. Now the corner comes in. It's headed wide, and that's gone out for a goal kick now to Nigeria. Yep, good to hear that, Rick. Top stuff, mate. And thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. Dave saying hi, Rick. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Jamie saying you will hit 2K soon, mate. Don't worry about that. Keep what your best work you're doing. Well, thank you very much, Jamie. Very nice of you to say, mate. Yeah, we'll get there eventually. It's just taking we're in the kipper season now, what I call the kipper season. Obviously, as we get halfway through the season, what you find, or what I've discovered since, hang on a minute, I'll come back to that. South Africa just getting in behind now as they come charging into the box, but the ball just manages to bounce back to the Nigeria goalkeeper, who intercepts it quite comfortably there, and that relieves the pressure momentarily for Nigeria. But yeah, thank you, Jamie. Yeah, as I say, we're in the kipper season a bit now, guys, and what I noticed, obviously, as I've been building fan, then we're doing these match watch alongs this time of year now. What we have is we start to have a drop off of interest from fans just generally in football. And what I mean by that is that you tend to find you have fans that are still deeply involved in the season if their team is fighting for some kind of promotion or fighting for something. But what you get is the teams that are sitting kind of mid-table, their fans start to drop off with interest because they don't see that they're going to win anything. They don't see they're going to get relegated. They're just going to sit mid-table. So this is the start of the season where you now start to see a certain amount of fans lose interest in the season because their team can't win anything. They're not going to get relegated. They're not going to get promoted. So you start to notice now that there starts to be a drop-off of fan interest in the season, not in the channel, just in the season, because they've not got no chance of winning anything, not got a chance of promotion, and they're safe in the league. So I have noticed that from the intensity of games we did last season, that there seemed to be a noticeable drop-off after Christmas. And it seems to be doing the same thing again this season. But we keep chipping away. We keep chipping away. Now, Nigeria on the edge of the box as they get the shot off there, but the goalkeeper manages to save it quite comfortably. And that will be a goal. Well, possession back with South Africa. We're going to say goal kick, but he's managed to keep it in play. So thank you. Thank you for that, Jamie. Very kind of you to say, yeah, we'll get there eventually, mate. We'll get there eventually. It'd be nicer to get there a bit quicker. I didn't think it'd take us this long to actually hit 2,000. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But thank you for that, mate. Rick saying hi, Dave. Awesome. Thank you, Rick. Ball's knocked out on this near side. Referee's blown for a free kick here. Just pulling it back. So it's going to be a free kick to South Africa, just on the edge of the centre circle. Now, South Africa with the possession on the halfway line. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you like us doing Africa Cup of Nations games. Please do let us know. And the best way you can let us know is hitting that like button. If you want us to do it in future seasons, we need to know that you guys like us covering it. Now, South Africa with the possession at the back as they play it out wide on that far side. Nigeria just happy to sit off here as South Africa playing it about inside their own half as now they edge the way up towards the halfway line. Ball kicked long down the field. South Africa with the shot. And the goalkeeper makes the save as it's deflected out to that far side. And that will be a corner to South Africa on that far side. Thank you for that, Rick. Jamie saying, is your wife working tonight? No, she's off this week, mate. She's off this week. She's got the week off. She's got to use her holidays before the end of the tax year, which I'm sure you guys know. So, no, she's off this week, mate. Although we've got quite a week of football this week, not as normal. Not today, obviously. There's plenty of games today, but tomorrow is a very quiet day as far as matches are concerned. Corner on the far side for South Africa. Ball crossed in. It's knocked away by the goalkeeper. And Nigeria kick the ball up the field. South Africa regain the possession. Ricky's saying a lot of football this year. What with the Euros come on as well. Yeah, we'll be covering the Euros. Ball kicked long down the field now by South Africa as Nigeria managed to make the challenge. And they kicked the ball out wide on that far side as the ball kicked up the field and it goes out of play for a throw-in on that far side. But yeah, you're right, Rick. You're right. Well, hopefully I'll be able to cover plenty of the Euros as we did with the World Cup last season, but we'll have to wait and see because my work circumstances may change by the time the summer comes round. Now the ball kicked long down the field by South Africa, and it's intercepted by the Nigeria goalkeeper. But yeah, I'll be trying to cover what I can of that, mate. I'll have to see how. I can't say exactly how much yet, because like I say, my work situation may change dramatically between now and then. Now, Nigeria with the possession on that far side as they play it long down the field. South Africa coming across to challenge for it as it goes out of play on that far side, and that will be a throw-in to Nigeria, not far from the corner flag. Jamie's saying, what a save. Yeah, you might be seeing it slightly faster than me, Jamie. Ball comes in from the throw-in, and the goalkeeper manages to intercept that quite comfortably, and that relieves the pressure momentarily for South Africa. Yeah, apologies, guys, if you've noticed a slight delay. I've left the heat map on the screen for the fact that we're doing an international game. So some people clicking in might not speak English. So normally I wouldn't leave that up on the first half because it's not in time with me. So apologies about that, guys. It is slightly ahead of me. But as I say, trying to put another bow in the string, a string in the bow, so to speak, for fans that might not speak English. At least they can get some kind of information from clicking into our stream. Jamie is saying, what week off, lovely. Yeah, I know, yeah, absolutely. I'm sure she's glad to have the week off, mate. Absolutely. Ball played out wide on that far side of South Africa coming forward. But yeah, it certainly helps me to be able to cover more football. But we've actually got quite a week, as I say, this week. No UK football tomorrow. No international football tomorrow. I think there's one game in South America. And I've seen one other game. I can't remember what that is. But there's only about 2 games being played tomorrow right across the planet. Nigeria now with the possession. Now ball played forward there by Nigeria. South Africa come to challenge, but Nigeria just knock it out wide on this near side. Ball chipped forward. Nigeria now coming towards the edge of the box. Can they get the cross in? They do, but it's intercepted by South Africa. Now South Africa play the ball forward, but it's intercepted by Nigeria. It's Nigeria now coming racing towards the edge of the box. So they get the cross in, and it's, well, deflected behind, and that's going to be a corner. Ricky's saying, sorry, guys, I am bad with typos. My hands go faster than my brain sometimes. No worries, Rick. No worries, mate. Thank you for that, top man. No worries, Rick. Pleasure. Always a pleasure to have you with us, mate, no matter what. But yeah, no worries. Don't worry, mate. I'm not always great with the typing. I get very frustrated with it sometimes. But thank you for that, Rick. Top man. Kent is saying, me too, Rick. Thank you for that, Ken. Nice one, mate. Oh, corner comes in as it's headed wide. And that'll be a goal kick to South Africa. Just gone wide of this near side post. Rick is saying, yeah, great result, Ken. Stevenage are a decent side too. Thank you for that, Rick. Awesome, yeah. Loving the positive vibes. Now, ball played down that far side as Nigeria come towards the edge of the box there, but it's intercepted by South Africa. They clear their lines as they kick the ball long up the field, but it's intercepted by Nigeria just inside their own half. Thank you for that, Rick. Jay, oh, sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Jamie's saying, "Oh, sorry, I do forget." No need to apologise, Jamie. No need to apologise, mate. But thank you. Appreciate the gesture. Top man. So 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes to be played. Added on at the end of this first half. So we're on the 45 now. We've just gone into the 2 minutes added on time. Still 0-0 here, guys. Still 0-0. No goals so far. Ken is saying they are. They are, Rick. Yes, Stevenage, yeah, definitely. Now South Africa with the possession. And play the ball forward up towards the halfway line. It's challenged by Nigeria, but South Africa managing to keep the possession there as they've just played back into their own half. Eventually knocking it all the way back to the goalkeeper. We need a bit more intensity in the second half, I think. Ball kicked long down the field by South Africa as they managed to keep it there. Now they play it out wide on this near side as Nigeria push back into their own box. South Africa with the possession on the edge of the box. Thank you for that, Ken. Nice one, mate. I'll come to that in a minute, Dave. Sorry, mate. Just see what happens with this possession as it's played out wide on that far side for South Africa. Challenge by Nigeria, but no foul given. Well, that's the first time I've not seen a foul given in this tournament. Well, what is he thinking there? He's took a shot from the far side of the field, this South Africa player, but he's blasted it well up, high up into the air, and it's gone miles over the bar. Well, respect for his belief in himself, but I think that was a bit too ambitious to be able to get an accurate shot from that far out of on that far side. Not only distance, but also a difficult angle as well. But yeah, so that'll be a goal kick to Nigeria. And there goes the halftime whistle, guys. And at halftime, it's finished Nigeria 0, South Africa 0. So let's have a look at the halftime match stats in a second. So just bear me a second, Dave. I will come to your comment in a second. Right, so let's get rid of that. There we go. So this is how the first half has gone in numbers, guys. Dave, I will come back to you in a second, mate. Just bear with me. Just let me quickly do this. Shots, total shots, 4 for Nigeria, 4 for South Africa. Shots on target, 2 for Nigeria, 3 for South Africa. Possession, 40% for Nigeria, 60% for South Africa. Passes, 177 for Nigeria, 267 for South Africa. Pass accuracy, 81% for Nigeria, 85% for South Africa. For fouls, 8 for Nigeria, 4 for South Africa. Yellow cards, none. No red cards. Offsides, just the one against South Africa. And corners, 1 for Nigeria, 2 for South Africa. Sorry, guys. Just wanted to quickly read that out so we can put the other stats page back on. as it gives you guys other details, and obviously it's easier to understand for new people clicking in, checking out the channel. We get that kind of stream where we'll get a lot of people just clicking in, checking us out. So Dave, my apologies. Where was I, mate? Dave is saying, Gaz, which game are you doing later? That's if you're doing one. Well, I was planning to do the other semi-final, mate, because obviously, once we got today out of the way, then we've only got the final, and obviously we've done that much of the competition. I'd rather try and stick with it as much as possible, as we're nearly at the end of it now. Obviously, we've only got the final to come on Sunday, so I was going to just stick with the Africa Cup of Nations this evening, as the FA Cup games are pretty difficult to get. I've looked at the Scottish games. We've got some Scottish games going on tonight, but as I know from previously doing a lot of quite a few Scottish games, none of those fixtures are really going to get us any kind of serious interest from the fans. They're not the most attractive fixtures, if you get my meaning. But we'll be looking to do some Scottish football, hopefully, once the Africa Cup of Nations out the way. So yeah, apologies if you guys were hoping I would do some UK football tonight. But like I said, guys, this is the semi-final stage now. And like I say, we've given this competition some consideration, and it's helped with the channel. It's helped with the channel. It's helped get us quite a few new people. And I know it might not appear that way in the chat, guys, but surely you can see the numbers have increased since we've been doing it. With subscribers and new people checking us out, it gives us a chance to be seen outside of the UK. So it's not that I don't want to do UK football. Of course, I want to do UK football, but obviously, I also want to help us get the channel moving in the right direction, because it's well, you don't need to go out into the details, but I'm sure you guys can work out the maths. I need to get the channel going sooner rather than later to help me free up more time to work on it. The longer it takes, the harder it's becoming for me to keep freeing up time to double up games like today. Like now, I've finished work early today to come and do this game. I can't keep doing that forever. I did it all last year. I've done it quite a bit this year already. I can't keep doing that because it's massively impacting my personal life and my personal finances. So it's not that I don't want to. It's just obviously it's coming at the cost of me having to work strange hours all the time, keep having to get up stupid o'clock in the morning to go to work to try and squeeze my work day into a shorter period of time to get home earlier to do games. It's just running me into the ground a little bit, guys, and I can't keep doing that forever. Eventually, I'm going to make myself ill. Not to mention the financial implications as well. So yeah, sorry, Dave, if you was hoping I was going to do a UK game. But like I say, we're nearly done with the Africa Cup of Nations semi-finals today, then the final on Sunday, and then it's done. It's done. Then we're back to normal. Rick is saying, when are you covering the slap contest, Gaz? Will you be able to show footage when you cover it? Well, that's an interesting question. I've still got to learn about it because obviously we've been doing the Africa Cup of Nations tournament. I haven't had a chance to look into it yet, but the slap fighting won't be here on Fanden anyway. We cover it. That'll be on GAZGO. But the only way I can cover it by showing it is doing it on the Kick platform. And obviously GAZGO's not on the Kick platform yet. But I know on the Kick platform we could possibly show it. But I wouldn't be able to do that on YouTube because YouTube's got a lot stricter copyright rules. But I'm still looking. I've still got to look into it, mate. I'm not sure exactly when the tournament actually starts. Obviously, I told you when I found about it. I only found out about it about 5 or 6 months ago, so I'm still quite new to it myself. I don't know exactly what season pattern it follows or anything. So thank you for that, Rick. Kenny's saying, if you had a choice, name your game. Oh, that's a good one, that, Ken. Name my game. Ooh. Well, I know what game I would like to see, but my team's not good enough for it at the moment. It's involving my club, but I know what game I'd like to see and what result I'd like to see. But as I say, my team are just not good enough for that at the moment. But I hope to see it one day before I die. It'd be nice, and certainly love to see the victory in that fixture as well. But yeah, they've never played each other. And I know I'm living in Never Never Land, but the game I would really like to see is a strong Premier League Bolton taking on Real Madrid and giving them a good spanking and embarrassing them. I'm sorry, guys. That's my dream fixture, to see Bolton embarrass Real Madrid. I know it's a dream. I know it's a fantasy, but it's not that much of a fantasy, though, because when we did play in Europe, we managed. We've never played Real Madrid in a proper competitive match, but we have played Atletico Madrid in a competitive match. And I don't know if you guys know this, but Bolton are the only, or were the only club to have, what was it now, 100% record against Atletico Madrid. Although we have only played them once, but we beat them 1-0 in the Europa League format when they used to play one game. We also have a good record against Bayern Munich, even though we've only played them once as well. We went over to Bayern and we got a 2-2 draw, and that was so buzzing. I was so proud of being a Bolton fan when we got that 2-2 draw against Bayern Munich. I know you guys probably think, oh, come on, how could you be proud? It's a draw, but come on, little Lancashire Bolton getting a 2-2 draw against the mighty Bayern Munich. Is that not something to be proud of? As far as I'm concerned, it is. So yeah, that would be my dream fixture, mate, Ken. It would be for Bolton to get Real Madrid and embarrass them, or just a win. Any win against them would embarrass them, wouldn't it? To be fair. Let me know your answer to that question, though, there, Ken. That was for Dave. All right, fair enough. Dave saying, Ken, I'd do Hibs v Celtic. Fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you for that, Dave. Amos Sugnan, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Fanden. We go. How you doing, mate? Welcome to Fanden. Amos, a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Dave is saying, Ken, just for a minute. Okay. Thank you for that, Dave. Rick saying, can see Hibs doing Celtic tonight. Yeah, that'll be on Sky. So that's I think that's on Sky tonight, isn't it? So yeah, not much point me making a special effort for that one. Let me have a look at that. That's not there. All right, you're gonna have to bear with me a minute, guys. I need to quickly go and let me have a look. Where is it? Yeah, it's on. Yeah, it's on normal. It's on Sky that tonight. I thought it was. That's why I didn't do it. That's why I didn't decide to do it. Thank you for that, Rick. Rick is saying, even though Hibs ain't having good results, yeah, it'd be nice to see Hibs get a win in that, give them a boost. They've had a really disappointing season so far. Dave saying, to be honest, Rick, no. But in football, you never know. Absolutely well said, Dave. Well said, mate. Dave saying, Amos, hello. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Top man. Thank you for that, mate. Loving the positive vibe. Rick saying it's all about numbers, guys, and growing your channel. Yeah, it is at the minute, Rick. Thank you for the understanding, mate. Top man. It is. You're absolutely right, mate. It is at the minute. Once we actually start to accumulate more numbers, then obviously I'm going to try and target the games that you guys want to see a little bit more in the future. But you're absolutely right. At the moment, Rick, it's very much about the numbers. Just keep number crunching. So unfortunately, guys, I might not always do the games you guys want to see, but I've got to try and look at I don't always do the games I want to do, but I've got to do the games where potentially we're going to get some decent numbers. So thank you, Rick. You are a gentleman. Thank you for your understanding, mate. Top man. Rick so saying go where the viewers are, but thank you, Rick. You are an absolute gentleman. Yeah, like I said, guys, we'll be focusing in the future. In the future, we'll be focusing more on the games you guys want me to cover. Hopefully that'll pan out. But as Rick rightly says, at the moment, I have got to pick the games where we're going to get some new interest, get people coming out, checking out the channel. I'm sure you guys have noticed we've had a lot of views on this stream, and that happens. I've noticed that happens. You can get people that click in 2, 3, 4 times, and it might be the 5th time eventually when they subscribe. They just keep clicking in curiously. They don't necessarily. Some people take a like in straight away. Some people don't. Some people will click in 2 or 3 times before they take a like in. That's human nature, guys. That's just people. That's what makes us all different, innit? So Rick, you are absolutely spot on, mate, and thank you very much for understanding. You're a gentleman. Dave saying, yeah, stick with the AFCON, guys. Hopefully, bring him many more subs. Well, thank you, Dave. You guys absolutely class. Thank you for the understanding. Right, guys, I'm going to be back in a minute. Teams of players just in the tunnel, so let me quickly just go and I need to clear my throat, guys. I just need to go and have a quick puff on my inhaler. So I've got a bit chesty today, I think. So yeah, I've got mild asthma. Unfortunately, I've had it for years, but it doesn't bother me most of the time now I'm older. But at the moment, for some reason today, it's been a little bit temperamental, but it could be the first sign of spring coming. It could be the first sign of spring coming. So I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. That's better. Yeah, like I say, unfortunately, I've had asthma since I was a kid, but it doesn't bother me now that much when I'm older. But occasionally it does. Do get a little bit chesty very occasionally. Probably me rushing home from work today that's maybe aggravated it. I don't know, but it could be just the time of year because we're coming into spring. That's normally when I notice it. When the trees and the pollen starts growing, coming back. So yeah, apologies about that, but we're off and underway, guys. As the ball now with South Africa. Dave is saying yes. Thought I read that one. Thank you for that, Dave. Nice one, mate. Ken is saying grateful to Gaz and Stevie for the streams and to the Fandeners for the chat. Well, thank you very much, Ken. You are a gentleman. Top. You guys are absolutely class. Thank you for the understanding and amazing support you guys show. Thank you for that, Ken, Dave, and Rick. You guys absolutely class. Kent is saying currently seeing the Bundesliga game on TV. Okay, Kent. Which game is that, mate? Well, South Africa knocked the ball out of play on this near side. That's a throw into Nigeria as the ball comes in. It's knocked away into the centre of the field. As now Nigeria play it out wide on that far side. Ball played forward there. As, oh, yeah, there's quite a few. Well, that's good. Oh, ball crossed in there as it's headed away out to this near side. And it goes out for a throw-in. Yeah, thank you for making me aware of that, Ken. I didn't realise the Bundesliga played in midweek in the afternoon. So that's good to know for the future for GAZGO. Thank you for that, Ken. Thank you for making me aware of that, mate. Jamie's saying, Bob, bro, is that Bob or bro? Just go in having my tea. It's only chips, a chip butty. No worries. Thank you, Jamie. No worries, mate. Now Nigeria lose the possession as South Africa now try to build from the back. Ball chipped forward there as both sets of players trying to win it. It's headed out wide on that far side as Nigeria just managed to keep it in. They play it back into the centre of the field and knock it all the way back to their centre backs. And now they come forward from midway inside their own half. David's saying, Jamie, see you in 2 minutes. Ball played out wide on this near side by Nigeria. So they come forward now towards the edge of the South Africa box. South Africa making the challenge, but Nigeria trying to work it through there. As it's, well, South Africa win it back now as they play the ball forward up the field as Nigeria immediately win it back there from a mistimed pass. Nigeria enjoying the majority of the possession in this game for long periods, although the stats didn't tell us that at half time, did they? They said that South Africa had 60% of the possession, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so, which is quite strange because it seems like Nigeria have done the slightly better with the possession. Now Nigeria managed to intercept it as they knock it out wide on this near side. Now they come forward as they work the ball down this near side of the field, but just cut the ball back as South Africa come to press the ball. Kent is saying, enjoy a chip butty or a fish finger butty. I have had an Admiral's pie to make up for the hotspot derby at Nelson. You've been to Nelson? Yeah, I know it well. I know it well. I cycled there once from Bolton. Did that when I was a kid. Now South Africa with the possession on this near side as they chip the ball forward. And it's gone straight out of play there for a throw-in to Nigeria on this near side, midway inside their own half of the field. Yeah, Nelson, I know that. I know that, Ken. I know Nelson. Dave saying, pee break and coffee time. Thank you, Dave. Yeah, I've already got the coffee here. Thank you for that, mate. I'm actually on tea, actually. Ball played forward there by South Africa. No, it's not. Oh, it's knocked out of play on this near side. Sorry, got confused there, guys. Nigeria that chipped the ball forward. It's gone out of play on this near side. Not going to be a corner for Nigeria. Thank you, Dave. Ken saying, game off, bottle of Trafalgar, victory of the rain. Victory. Right. So waterlogged pitch, another game called off, Ken. for a waterlogged pitch. Thank you, mate. Nigeria with the corner. Ball crossed into the box. It's bounced down there as it's deflected out wide, but Nigeria managing to keep the possession as they try to come forward there. South Africa making the challenge as Nigeria knock it forward, but it's still bouncing about as South Africa have won it. Now they chip the ball long. They're going to get caught offside here. Well, the goalkeeper came out to intercept that. He's knocked it out of play on that far side, but I'm surprised South Africa didn't get caught with the offside flag there. Now South Africa trying to come forward as they play it into the middle, but it's challenged by Nigeria. And now the referee's given a free kick here. So thank you, Ken. Rick is saying, only a chip butty. That's top British cuisine, my friend. Wow, Jamie saying back. Whoa, that was the fastest chip butty ever. Now Nigeria with the possession on that far side. South Africa challenged for it and it's gone out of play. And they've won the corner. Managed to get the corner for Nigeria on that far side. Ken saying chip butty eaten then, yeah, definitely, yeah, that rapid, didn't he, mate? Jamie saying, yeah, Ken, it was nice, mate. Yeah, that's got to be the fastest chip butty eaten. You could have gone for the Guinness Book of Records there, Jamie, and eating a chip butty. I don't know if you guys remember the bin lid. You don't see them as much these days. Do you remember the bin lid? Used to get them loads when I first left school and started working. Used to be a butty shop used to go to in the morning and get a bin lid. Ball knocked away as it's knocked out on that far side. And it's gone out for another throw-in. Yeah, do you not remember the bin lid, guys? One of the big, huge muffins with a full breakfast on it. The whole shebang. Sausage, egg, bean, bacon, egg, everything. You name it. Mushrooms, the whole lot. All on a massive muffin. Or bam, whatever you want to call it, depending on where you're from. Now, South Africa that win it there as they play the ball into the centre of the field, knocking it forward there as it's challenged by Nigeria, and eventually the ball knocked behind. Is the referee giving a free kick here? What's he given? Now Nigeria with the possession on this near side as they come racing forward. Down this near side, South Africa trying to make the challenge there. So Nigeria tried to get the crossing and it's gone out for a corner. Jamie's saying, I can watch football downstairs tonight. She going in the bath. It's going to be 5 hours when she comes out. Yeah, she definitely likes, your lady definitely likes long baths, doesn't she, mate? So Nigeria have got a corner here. Jamie's saying, eat fast. Corner comes in. It's knocked away. All sets of players trying to win it on the edge of the box, but South Africa on it. Well, the referee's blown for the foul there. That's going to be a free kick to South Africa. The Nigeria player Lookman just challenging the referee there of that decision, but referee not having none of it. Yeah, I could just see the ball was challenged by both players. It's ricocheted off the Nigeria player's hand. Now South Africa with the possession. Jamie's saying, I not see them in years. Yeah, you don't see them as much now, do you, mate? You still can get them. You still can get them, but they're not as common as they used to be. Now, Ball played long down the field there by Nigeria. It's knocked out of play on that far side for another throw-in. Jamie's saying Sheffield call them bread cakes. Ah, right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, over here they call Barms, although some people do call them muffins in Lancashire. And then there's Baps as well, and there's some people call them Baps, chip Bap, or breakfast Bap. Well, Nigeria crossing it into the box there as they've headed it over the bar. Thank you for that, Jamie. Kent is saying, are they like outcakes? Like what? Oatcakes, Jamie. No, like a balm, like a muffin, or balm, bread balm, whatever you want to call it. Like a big circle muffin, but they're huge. You can fit a whole breakfast on them. I'm sure you've seen them, Ken. I'm sure you've seen them. Usually, used to get them in lots of cafes in the mornings. What sold breakfast is to take away. Oh, South Africa on the attack now and down this near side. They just can't keep the ball in play there as it's gone out for a throw-in on this near side to Nigeria. Thank you for that, Ken. Jamie saying, no, Ken. Look them up, mate. Yeah, you chip like that muffin. Like when you go to the chipping, you get a chip muffin and you get a chip balm, whatever you want to call it. Well, it's a bigger one of them, basically, but not with chips on it, with breakfast on it. Now, South Africa with the possession on that far side. That's Nigeria challenge for it, and it's gone out of play for a throw-in now to South Africa. They play the ball forward as Nigeria challenge for it, but South Africa just play the ball into the centre circle. Now they play it forward. Both sets of players trying to challenge for it, but South Africa managing to keep the possession as they play it out wide on that far side. Now ball cut back into the centre of the field as they switch it out to this near side. Nigeria coming to challenge for it, but South Africa managing to keep the possession momentarily. Now they play the ball forward and it's challenged by Nigeria, but South Africa managed to keep it. So they just cut it back. Now they play the ball forward again. Both sets of players trying to win it here as the ball bouncing about in the middle of the park. And now the referee's blown for a free kick. Yeah, that's a poor decision there, in fairness, by the referee. There was no foul there. It was just grappling to try and win the ball, both players. So South Africa now with the free kick. As they build from the halfway line, knocking the ball out wide on this near side as they tried to come forward. Nigeria tried to challenge, but now South Africa chipping the ball into the box and it's intercepted there by the goalkeeper. Jamie's saying it's mad. We call from the UK, but we all from the UK, I think that is, from the UK, but got different names for things. I know, yeah. I know, you're absolutely right, Jamie. Yeah. Same with like potatoes. Some people, I think, down south call them potatoes. In the north of England, they call them spuds. And in Scotland, they call them tatties. So, yeah, I don't know what the Welsh call them. But you're absolutely right, Jamie. Yeah, thank you for that, mate. Ken is saying Samuel's bread, Somalian bread cakes and ain't internet. I'm not following you there, Ken. Sorry, mate. Oh, Nigeria have just had a shot. They blasted it over the top of the crossbar there and out of play. And that'll be a goal kick to South Africa. Jamie saying Sheffield call them full Monty's for a fry-up. Yeah, you're right, Jamie, yeah. Have you seen the new Full Monty series? Have you seen it? I don't know if you've seen it. They brought a series out of the Full Monty. Now South Africa with the possession at the back. Oh, can't stop yawning. Now they play the ball forward, long down the field as it goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. And that will be possession back with Nigeria. That was a wasted possession there from South Africa. Now Nigeria working the ball down this near side as they come towards the edge of the box. South Africa managed to intercept it as they play the ball away. And now the referee's blown for a foul there, midway inside the Nigeria half. We're about to have substitution here, guys, for Nigeria. Double change, but I'm sure you've seen it on the screen already. Chukwueze. Alex Iwobi coming off. Alison Yusuf coming on. But you're right, Jamie. Yep. Can't beat a full Monty breakfast. Ken is saying, can you eat a mega breakfast, Jamie? Oh, yeah, absolutely, definitely. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. Ken saying, my friend Keith could. Every man should. Every man should. It's got to be done. South Africa now playing the ball out wide on this near side. So they play it forward. Now it's knocked away, or attempted to be knocked away by Nigeria, but South Africa managed to keep it. So they just play the ball back up the field. Now coming into the centre circle. South Africa managing to keep it. Now they play the ball forward there, but it's intercepted by Nigeria. Jamie saying, can look up full Monty fry up from Sheffield, mate. Jamie saying, I watched it, not a fan of it, mate. Oh, we've got a penalty here, guys. We've got a penalty awarded. So this is going to be a penalty for Nigeria. Well, he kept the ball there, came into the box, and yeah, just a clumsy challenge from South Africa. Yeah. Was it actually in the box or outside? Well, that's questionable because it's right on the line of the box there. So it's questionable. Was it in the box or outside the box? So they're going to use VAR to check that one out. So thank you, Jamie. The film or the series you're talking about there, Jamie. Dave saying back again. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Good to have you back with us, mate. Jamie is saying pen. Yeah, pen, mate. Yeah, pen. And Jamie saying, Dave, welcome back. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Loving the positive vibes. And Jamie saying, VAR looking at it. Jamie saying that's got to be outside the box. It's questionable, isn't it, Jamie? Very, very questionable. So we've got a penalty here for Nigeria, guys. If you just joined us, please do hit that like button if you like us covering the Africa Cup of Nations. We're waiting for VAR to check for this penalty. But it is questionable because it happened on the edge of the box. So it's The question is, was the foul inside the box or outside the box? Dave saying looks to be a free kick, not a penalty. Thank you, Dave. Well, I think they've decided it's going to be a penalty. 66 minutes gone, 0-0. Here comes the penalty for Nigeria. And they slotted it down the middle. Nigeria with the lead as they slot the penalty straight down the middle. And that makes it Nigeria 1, South Africa 0. Well, slice of luck there from Nigeria as it was on the line of the box. I'm sure South Africa will be frustrated with that. But it's Nigeria that take the lead, the first goal in the game. Yeah, definitely. We're not seeing a camera image here to see if it's on the line of the box. You can't see whether they're not really poor with the replays there, not letting us see whether how that challenge came about from distance. Jamie saying 1-0. Yeah, 1-0 to South Africa. Find themselves a goal down as Nigeria managed to slot the corner. The penalty cool and calm right down the middle. And it's Trostekong with the goal for Nigeria. As now South Africa with the possession. As they now try to build from the back. Thank you, Jamie. Jamie saying it was outside of the box. Why VAR not looking at that? I agree. Yeah, well said, Jamie. Well said, mate. Shot from distance there from South Africa as it goes well wide of this near side post. Not sure if it took a deflection. No deflection. So that will be a goal kick to Nigeria. But yep, you're absolutely right, Jamie. You're absolutely spot on, mate. Goalkeeper kicks the ball long out wide to that far side. It's gone out of play for a throw-in, I think, there. Yeah, throw-in to South Africa. Ball comes in as it's knocked straight back out of play again by Nigeria. Whoa, 8 hours of football to beat the goalkeeper. 8 hours of football. That's interesting, isn't it, guys? That's a stat. So the goalkeeper hasn't been beaten for 8 hours of football. That's quite an interesting stat there. As now South Africa with the possession as the challenge by Nigeria. Nigeria now winning it back in the middle of the park as they try to come forward, but quickly challenged by South Africa as they work it out wide on that far side. Attempted cross, but it's, yeah, they've got a clumsy challenge now as the referee blows for the foul. Jamie saying it was bad from the ref, as well as we'll say it's a pen. Yeah, mate. In fairness, I mean, obviously, no disrespect to our African football, but obviously, I don't know if they've used VAR before. Have they? Have they used VAR? Is this the first time it's been used in the Africa Cup of Nations? I'm not sure if it was used in the last tournament, but they might be still new to the technology, mate. We've already seen the problems with it being used here in the UK and Europe. So potentially they could be still getting used to the technology out there in Africa. I'm just playing devil's advocate. But yeah, like I say, it didn't give us a good camera angle to see it. Nigeria now with a cross into the box. It's headed away as they pick up the pieces outside the box. Now they knock it out wide on this near side, looking to try and get the cross in. Cross comes in as it's headed away by South Africa. Nigeria picking up the possession outside the box. Jamie's saying 8 hours of footy. Wow. I know. Yep, absolutely, Jamie. That's crazy, isn't it, mate? Kent is saying Manza 0-4-1, Union Berlin 1, 45 plus 12. Last kick of the half. Whoa, well, thank you for the update, Ken. Nice one, mate. Jamie's saying, I'm not sure, mate. Yeah, with the VAR, I'm not sure myself, mate. But I'm just saying, even if they used it last time, they've only had a certain amount of games to test it. We've got to think when you think of how many games are played in a league season here in the UK, they might have only had a fraction of the games to try to learn about. I'm not trying to make excuses for them, but I'm just saying, obviously over here in the UK, we're seeing loads of problems with it being used. So I can understand that the Africa Cup of Nations teams might be still learning to use it. And we've got to be honest, guys, don't we? That the European football does set the example, shall we say. So normally what gets introduced in Europe starts to filter around the world. But it's normally trialled in Europe in some form or another first, isn't it, is the point I'm trying to make. But yeah, thank you for that, Jamie. Nice one, mate. Jamie's saying, I thought UK is bad for VAR. Yeah, I know, Jamie. It's crazy, isn't it, mate? Crazy. Don't forget, guys, please do hit the like button. Lets us know you like us doing the Africa Cup of Nations, and consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. And we are currently on just coming up towards 73 minutes gone, guys. It's Nigeria 1, South Africa 0. Nigeria scoring the only goal of the game about 5 minutes ago from a penalty. That was questionable whether it happened in or outside the box. I haven't seen the images good enough to make a decision for myself, but South Africa now playing the ball out wide on this near side. This damn chair. Whoa. This chair's got a mind of its own sometimes. Now, ball played out wide on that far side as South Africa with the possession, but Nigeria come to challenge for it as it played into the centre circle, but knocked away. Now South Africa tried to build again from deep inside their own half of the field. Now they play it forward as Nigeria just happy to sit off here. South Africa play it out wide to this near side. Just knocking it about at the moment inside their own half of the field as Nigeria come to press the ball from the front, but it's played through there by South Africa as they now try to work it up towards the halfway line. Now it's played out wide on this near side. As again, Nigeria come to challenge for it, but unable to win it there as Nigeria just sit back as South Africa play it back into the centre of the field. Now they play it forward. It's worked out wide. And now, South Africa on the edge of the box as they get the shot off there. But again, it's gone wide of this near side post. Half decent effort there by South Africa on the edge of the Nigeria box. But, yeah, it was a decent effort. That would have been a goal if it had gone in, wouldn't it? That would have been a cracker. Jamie's saying, come on, everyone, like and subscribe to the best YouTube channel. Well, thank you very much, Jamie. Very nice of you to say, mate. Very nice of you to say. Thank you for the compliment, Jamie. Although I'm honest enough, I think we've got a lot of work to do yet to be one of the best channels on YouTube. But that will be the ambition in the future. That's what we're working towards, to at least be one of the best football channels out there, if we can. But a lot of work to do yet. But thank you for the amazing support there, Jamie. You are a gentleman. So we've got another water break here, guys. Another stoppage for the water break, cooling break, whatever you want to call it. Both coaches taking the opportunity there to get some instructions to the players. So, yeah, thank you for that, Jamie. Top man. And don't forget, guys, please do hit the like button if you like us covering the Africa Cup of Nations. Let us know if you hit that like button. And as Jamie rightly said, consider subscribing. It would be great to have you with us. Dave is saying, this damn chair. Yeah. Damn, you're liking that. Yeah. Now, just seeing a replay there, that penalty going. But we need to see a replay of the actual challenge on the edge of the box. That's what I want to see. Whether that was actually inside or outside. Did you see it? I missed it. I know you're watching it, Jamie. I think you're watching it, aren't you, mate, as well? Did you see a replay of the actual challenge, like, an overview, so you could actually see where the line was? The replays I saw didn't show the line clearly enough to make a decent decision whether it was inside or outside the box. Ball kicked long now by the goalkeeper as we're back underway, as it goes out on this near side, and that will be another throw into South Africa. Now South Africa build from the back as they play it out wide on that far side. Nigeria coming to press the ball. We're just coming up towards 78 minutes gone, guys. So about 12 minutes remaining plus added on time. Now the ball with South Africa on this near side as Nigeria. Well, that's a soft foul. Another soft foul given on this near side. That's a really soft one, that. There were minimal contact. Yeah, that's a soft one if you ask me, guys. So South Africa now with a free kick on this near side of the field. On this near side of the field, deep inside the Nigeria half, right out on this near side. Not quite level with the box as the ball crossed in. It's punched away by the goalkeeper. Nigeria knocking the ball out wide on this near side as it rolls out of play for throw-in. And now the Nigeria goalkeeper down in the box, holding his ribs. Let's hope he's good enough to continue. The referee just stopping the play at the moment. We got the Nigeria goalkeeper down in the box from the challenge as the ball came in. He jumped to punch it away, but he was clattered into by a couple of players there. Oh, yeah, I could just see he got a bit of a slight elbow in the stomach. I think he's making the most of that to just run the clock down. Yeah, that's not a proper foul. He's just making the most of it. It's really poor when players need to run the clock down doing that, isn't it? Jamie's saying, I need to see it. That good look, like it was outside the box from me. Yeah, thank you, Jamie. Yeah, I agree. I want to see it as well, mate. I agree. Yeah, I was just asking Jamie, obviously, if you'd seen a camera shot that I might have missed while I was reading out a comment or something. I might have missed, obviously, because they do show replays, but they're not showing very good replays in this tournament all the time, are they? Now, the ball with, I suppose we got used to looking at so many different camera angles in the Premier League. We're a little bit spoilt with the Premier League, don't we? Now, because they're looking at every angle possible, but not the case in the Africa Cup of Nations. As now South Africa get us back underway. We're into the final 10 minutes, guys. And South Africa play it out wide on that far side. So, yeah, I agree, Jamie. Davey's saying for the penalty, it started outside the box, but motion went into the penalty area. So, should have been a free kick. Thank you, Dave. Nice one, mate. Yeah, thank you for that, Dave. Yeah, I was just wondering if I wanted to actually see the camera angle for myself, to actually see how whether it was on the line, because obviously it's easy to assume it, isn't it? But like I say, until they actually show you a good camera angle, if you show you a good enough camera angle, you can notice straight away whether it's inside or outside the box or bang on the line. But they haven't shown us, I don't think, a good enough camera angle to make a fair judgment of it. But thank you, Dave. Now the ball kicked out wide on this near side as South Africa managing to win it, but it's quickly challenged by Nigeria as the ball goes out of play on this near side for a throw-in. Jamie's saying that's got to be back. That's got to be book for that challenge. Goalkeeper going like that. It's got to be. That's got to be book for that from goalkeeper going like that. Thank you, Jamie. So I'm not following that very well, mate. I think you spell your type thing has done you a mischief there, mate. What a save! What a save! I like that one, Jamie. What a save! Nigeria now with the possession in the centre circle as they play it forward, coming towards the edge of the box. South Africa come across to challenge for it, but Nigeria just cut the ball back. And now they play it back into the centre circle. Now ball played forward is Nigeria coming into the box, and the goalkeeper makes the challenge. Well, the South Africa goalkeeper there holding his shoulder from that challenge as he rolls it out wide on this near side. South Africa play it forward, but it's not back in the direction it came from by Nigeria. Nigeria now with the possession as they play it forward, but it's challenged by South Africa as they win it back, and now we've got a foul in the middle of the park, and that will be a free kick. Jamie liking that. Ball played forward now as Nigeria coming racing forward down the middle. Ball played into the box as Nigeria cross it in, and it's into the back of the net. Well, Nigeria with the second. Ball crossed in at the back post, and they managed to just tap it home to give themselves a 2-0 lead. Jamie's saying that's got to be offside. Do you think, mate? Do you think? I'll have to have a look at it. Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. Ball played forward. Come racing down the field. Is this offside or not? Oh, yeah, I see what you mean now, Jamie. Yep, just seeing the replay. See what you mean. That potentially should be offside. You're right. Yeah, he was a yard ahead at one point there, wasn't he? But he's actually, well, he might get away with that because as the ball's played in, he's onside. So I'm not sure. The referee coming across to look at it. It's when the ball's played, in it. I think that's the question. It's when the ball's played. Is he onside or offside? And the referee's checking for something here. He's checking for a foul. So we've got questions here for a penalty to South Africa. Yeah, penalty awarded. So the second goal's been chalked off for Nigeria. And it's going to be a penalty to South Africa. Jamie's saying, sorry, I'm 2 minutes before. I keep forgetting. No worries, Jamie. No worries, mate. Yeah. I'm far looking for the pen. Yeah, it is. It's the pen. Well, Nigeria are about to have a commanding 2-0 lead, but now they've had the second goal chalked off, and it's going to be a penalty to South Africa. Just waiting for this penalty to get taken. It's uh, it was it looked like a soft one to me, though. To be fair, this tournament's becoming a bit of a tournament of penalties. Have you not noticed, guys? Been a number of games now. They've had big penalty decisions. That's not what we want to see, really. We want to see the game decided from open play, not keep seeing it decided from penalties. Yeah, they've smashed it into the back of the net, but you guys already know that, don't you? I'm going to have to think up a new strategy. South Africa have equalised. So, yeah, 1-1. And we're into the dying moments of the game. Jamie is saying it's about time VAR and refs get something right. I don't know. I thought it was a soft foul myself. Obviously, I've only seen one video clip of it, but it looked it looked it looked a soft foul in my opinion. But it is what it is. Dave is saying, agree, Jamie. Thank you for that, mate. Ken is saying, maybe more goals. 2-2, my prediction after 90 minutes. Thank you for that, Ken. So we've got a long stoppage going on here for the goalkeeper receiving treatment. So Ken predicting 2-2 prediction after 90 minutes, maybe more goals. Thank you for that, Ken. Yeah, definitely looking like we're going to extra time in it. Jamie is saying, Dave, 2 pens, not a pen. Oh, that was not a pen. But I don't understand it. Bad ref and VAR. So 6 minutes added on as the ball chipped forward now. Knocked away up the field. Both sets of players trying to win it. It's knocked on there. Oh, it's knocked away. Now South Africa knocking the ball long down the field. They come towards the edge of the box, trying to cross it in there as they do manage to get the cross in South Africa, but Nigeria have knocked it away out to this near side as it goes out for a throw-in. Now South Africa with the ball crossed into the box as it's headed over the bar. That was a good delivery. No, kicked over the bar. Sorry, I thought that was a header, but he's hit it on the volley. Yeah. Ball played out wide on this near side. And South Africa coming inside. Now they try to get the ball crossed in as it's knocked away by Nigeria. South Africa trying to keep it going there as it's knocked out away towards the edge of the box. Now it's played out wide on that far side. Wow, another knocked away again. And South Africa keep the pressure on here outside the box. Nigeria make the challenge. And now the referee is Oh, South Africa with a free kick there. The goalkeepers make the save. And South Africa followed up the shot and they blasted it over the bar. Wow. That was a golden opportunity for South Africa to take the lead. What do you, Mike? Need to put some on my feet. I've got bare feet here. Now, Nigeria playing the ball in. Oh, it's well, that's a sliding challenge comes in from South Africa. Now Nigeria coming forward. Ball played out wide on this near side. Now Nigeria cross it in. It's headed away by South Africa. Knocked forward there by Nigeria on the edge of the box. Can they get the shot off? They do, but it's over the top of the crossbar, always rising, and it's gone out of play. And there goes the full-time whistle. Jamie's saying, Dave, depends, was not a pen, but I don't understand if it, don't understand it's bad. Ref and VAR, thank you. I think I read that one. Thank you, Jamie. Why do I feeling off South Africa going to get a late winner? I'm not sure, mate. I'm not sure, but it's gone to extra time. So if you just join us, guys, it's finished. Nigeria won, South Africa won on penalties. Both teams having a penalty apiece, which means the score is level. And now we go into extra time. I'm going to go and quickly put some. Sorry about that, guys. Just needed to go and put me somewhat on my feet. Got bare feet here, so I think that's why I started sneezing. Just get a chill on your feet and start sneezing. So yeah, we have got 30 minutes of extra football, guys, as we go to extra time. Both sets of players just on this near side having a team talk as we have the second coin toss. So, yeah, 30 minutes of extra football to be played. Can we get a decider? That's the question, guys. Can we get a deciding goal in this extra time, or are we going to penalties? Let's hope we can get a goal, and a bona fide goal, not a penalty. Got to be honest, guys, it's been a bit disappointing this game. There's been a real lack of quality in the final third, which is why we've seen such minimal attempts on goal. I think the quality would be starting to show through at the semi-final stage, wouldn't you, guys? But it's not to be so far. As now challenge goes in there from Nigeria. So we're underway for the second half. Sorry, for the extra time, sorry. So South Africa with a free kick on this near side. Ball kick long down the field. It's intercepted by Nigeria. Get rid of that. It's not helping. No, it's played down that far side as it's headed up into the air by South Africa, but it's Nigeria that managed to come away with it as they chip the ball forward up towards the halfway line. Now Nigeria with the possession on that far side as they play it forward. Now Nigeria coming into the South Africa half as they come into the centre towards the edge of the box there, sorry. Now South Africa challenge, winning it back now, kicking the ball long down the field as South Africa on the charge down the middle of the field, coming into the box, but pushed out wide on that far side by Nigeria as they defend the ball well. Now Nigeria winning back the possession as they play the ball forward on that far side. Now South Africa with the possession on the halfway line as they play it into the centre circle. Now ball played forward as they look to try and get in behind the South Africa defence. Ball crossed in, shot on goal actually, as the goalkeeper manages to make the save at the near post. Now ball cleared out wide on this near side as it's chipped back towards the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper comes out to intercept it as he kicks it long. And now South Africa regain the possession at the back. Now ball played out to this near side. Now it's played out wide on that far side. It's cagey again. Come on, get this game going. South Africa now chipping the ball forward over the top as Nigeria challenge for it. South Africa managing to keep it as they play it back into the centre of the field. Now they knock it out wide on this near side. As they come towards the edge of the box, Nigeria tried to challenge, but South Africa play it back into the centre. As another shot from distance there, but it was always going wide. It's gone miles wide, in fairness. Ken is saying, game gone to extra time. Yeah, yes, it has, Ken. Yeah, it has, mate. Jamie's saying, back in 10 minutes. Going to the shop, need some milk and some, and come, some beers for me. Okay, no worries, Jamie. No worries, mate. Stay safe out there. Thank you for that, Jamie. Top man. Ken saying milk and alcohol, Dave. Yeah, yeah. So Nigeria have got a free kick now. Ball chipped into the box, headed away out wide on this near side as Nigeria regain the possession. Now they cross it into the box. It's intercepted by South Africa, but Nigeria challenged for it. They managed to win the ball back, but eventually South Africa come away with it as they play it out wide on that far side. Now the ball kicked long up the field, and South Africa with the possession in the centre circle. They knock it out wide to this near side, coming forward into the Nigeria half. Nigeria getting bodies back behind the ball as South Africa play it back into the centre of the field and then knock it back out wide on this near side as they now have the possession midway inside the Nigeria half of the field. Nigeria managed to just get bodies back behind as they sit off now. Now South Africa switched the play out to the far side, but quickly pressed by Nigeria as South Africa play it back into the centre. Now switched out to this near side as they come again. Working their way towards the edge of the Nigeria box. Nigeria tried to make the challenge as South Africa just play it back into the centre of the field. Looking for the space here on this near side as South Africa unable to break Nigeria down at the moment as Nigeria keeping themselves compact just on the edge of their own box. Now South Africa playing the ball forward there as it's knocked out wide on that far side, coming towards the edge of the box, looking for the cross, but Nigeria quickly come across to press the ball. South Africa managing to keep the possession, looking for a cross here on the far side of the pitch. But again, Nigeria close the space. Oh, they've won it back here now, Nigeria, with space to run into as they charge out wide on that far side, charging forward, but a last-ditch challenge there by Nigeria, by South Africa on the Nigeria attacker sees South Africa win the possession back. Now they play it back to the halfway line as they knock it out wide on this near side. Now ball chipped forward, looking to try and get in behind the Nigeria defence, but Nigeria managing to see the ball out of play there as it rolls out for a goal kick to Nigeria. Yeah, that sliding challenge just right. He got away with that. No clout, no foul. Now the ball kicked out wide on that far side as South Africa fouled, and that would be a free kick on the far side for South Africa, deep inside their own half of the field. Nigeria about to make another double substitution here. So double change coming for Nigeria. Waiting to take. Well, they've held off on the subs as well. Now South Africa with the possession on the halfway line. They just play it back into the centre of the field as Nigeria come to challenge for it, but South Africa just play it back to the goalkeeper as now they try to build from the back. Too much caution here, guys. We need these players to really ramp up the intensity. There's just too much caution here. Do you want to win the game or do you want to just keep possession? This is really poor. South Africa just showing very little desire to get forward at the moment. Now, long ball kicked over the top for South Africa as they come into the box. Nigeria trying to make the challenge, but South Africa take it to the byline as the attempted cross comes in and it's blocked off there by Nigeria as the ball bounces out of play on that far side. And that should be a corner to South Africa on the far side of the field. Yeah, that's definitely a corner. So corner to South Africa. Corner comes in right into the mix of the players as the goalkeeper manages to knock it away. Now Nigeria win the possession outside the box as they play it out wide on that far side. Now racing forward up the field. South Africa scrambling to get bodies back behind the ball. Now Nigeria playing it into the centre. Shot comes in. And it's, wow, what an effort. Saved by the goalkeeper. Ken is saying, I like a milk stout, Gaz. I've heard of them. I've never tried it, to be fair, Ken. Never tried it, to be fair, mate. Nigeria, I've just got booking there. So Frank Onyeka, booked by the referee, and now we're about to get that double substitution for Nigeria. So yeah, Ken, I've never tried one, to be fair, mate. I'll have to try one when I get the chance. Now South Africa on the attack as they play the ball out wide on that far side. Nigeria come to challenge for it. South Africa managing to keep the possession as now they play it back to the halfway line. So it's Onyeka. Oh, not even going to try and read that out. It just doesn't give you time to read it out. South Africa now playing the ball out wide on this near side as it's challenged by Nigeria and the ball goes out of play. With the sniffliness. Now, South Africa with the possession in the centre circle as they play the ball out wide on that far side. Played forward there. Oh, now. Wow. South Africa almost getting themselves in trouble there. They just managed to knock the ball out of play as the goalkeeper came running out of his area. And Nigeria almost had an open net to score on there. But the last-ditch defending from South Africa sees the ball kicked out wide on this near side for a throw-in to Nigeria, deep inside the South Africa half of the field. Throwing comes in. It's knocked away. Nigeria winning back the possession outside the box as now they play it out wide on that far side. Coming towards the edge of the box as South Africa make the challenge and win the ball. Now they kick the ball long up the field as it's headed on there. Nigeria managing to win back the possession. I believe this has gone to extra time. Nigeria with the possession now on the edge of the centre circle as they play it out wide to that far side. Ball played forward there. South Africa come to make the challenge, but Nigeria just cut the ball back as now they play it into the centre circle. Now ball played forward as Nigeria now with the possession played out wide on this near side. Ball cut in now as Nigeria coming towards the edge of the box. South Africa try to make the challenge, but Nigeria managing to keep the possession as they play it out wide on that far side. Coming into the box as now it's crossed in, it's deflected away on that far side and goes out of play for another throw into Nigeria deep inside the South Africa half. Ball comes in from a long throw into the box, but it's intercepted quite comfortably there by the goalkeeper. Oh, Nigeria almost getting in behind that. South Africa just managing to intercept it as they play it back to the goalkeeper. Now South Africa. Oh, there goes the half-time whistle for extra time. Uh, Stevie saying, Gaz, we'll be back in a minute. Thank you, Stevie. And Ken saying, hi, Stevie, you good? Awesome. Thank you, Ken. Loving the positive vibes towards Stevie. Thank you, mate. And Stevie saying, hi, Ken. Yeah, not bad, mate. Thank you. How's you? Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. Ball now with South Africa on the edge of the box. Underway. for the second half of extra time, guys. There's still no decider between these two teams. And it's now South Africa with the possession on this near side. Nigeria coming to challenge for it, but South Africa chipped the ball forward there as it's headed back in the direction it came from by Nigeria. Nigeria have ended up, oh, they blasted it behind. That's going to be a corner for South Africa. So corner. Corner comes in, headed away. Out wide on that far side as South Africa now with the possession. They just play it back to the halfway line. Thank you for that, Stevie. And the ball played out wide on this near side. We're looking like we're going to penalties here, guys. Not enough ambition being shown from South Africa, in my opinion, to try and win the game. They're just too busy knocking it about inside their own half as they play it out wide on this near side. Looks to me like they're playing for penalties. Just knocking it about inside their own half at the moment. Come on, give us a goal. Nigeria come to challenge for it on that far side, and it's gone out of play for a throw-in to South Africa. So Osimhen coming off there for Nigeria. That's a key player for them. Kenny saying 9 posted earlier in Pain, but Pain last night did listen to the stream, but did not posting it. Difficult for refs and fans if conditions change once a game has been past fit. Well, I think that, mate, to be fair, that game shouldn't have gone ahead last night. There was so much water on the pitch. It was unbelievable. But I think they tried to get the game played because of the backlog of fixtures, to be fair, mate. I don't think it was, I think the ref knew before the game kicked off that the pitch was questionable, whether it was fit to be having a game played on it. But as I say, I think they tried to play it to obviously to reduce the backlog of fixtures. But it wasn't never going to thingy, like I say, it's just one of them. It's just a shame when they leave it so late in the game to make that announcement and cancel the game when fans have travelled all that way. Nigeria substituting Osmana, and it's Terum coming on to replace him. Ball played out wide on that far side. There's both sets of players trying to keep it in there, and it's gone out of play for a throw-in. Oh, Nigeria now on the attack as they've got him behind, coming into the box. Foul. Wow. Yeah, that is a foul, but it's outside the box. It's outside the box. Well, we're having VAR check this now for a free kick. Should be a free kick, shouldn't be a penalty because it was outside the box. So sneezy today, me guys. Really sneeze it. So we're having a VAR check here for that challenge. It is a foul. There's no question about it being a foul. So we're on 100 and just coming up to 100, 113 minutes played, guys. 1-1 at the moment into extra time, second half of extra time. And we've just had a foul on the edge of the box. And now the referee's going to look at it on the screen. As VAR instructs him to come over and have a look on the screen. Yeah, it's outside the box, definitely outside the box. So, yeah, thank you for that, Ken. Yeah, I think, as I say, mate, I think that game shouldn't have gone ahead in the first place last night. Not because I don't want the game played, just because the pitch was so bad. Can't be, the ball's got to be able to be playable on it. Yeah, it's definitely a foul. It should be a free kick outside the box. Shouldn't be. It shouldn't be this difficult to make this call. To be fair, it's a foul. Well, he's given the free kick for the foul, and is he gonna get sent off here? Yeah, it's going to be a red card for the last defender. So South Africa now down to 10 men. So it's Grant Kakana with the red card and sent off for the last challenge. He was the last defender. Well, actually, it's questionable. Was he actually the last defender? Jamie saying back, mate. Welcome back, Jamie. Hope you're doing well, mate. Have you, have you filled up the cow? No, no. Is it a pen? No, it's a free kick on the edge of the box. Challenge was just on the edge of the box, Jamie. Have you managed to fill up the cow in your fridge, mate? So South Africa making a change here to adjust their formation from that challenge. Sibisi coming on here. As it's Lapasa going on, coming off for Sibisi. So South Africa now with a free kick to defend, as Nigeria with the free kick literally right on the edge of the box. As the shot comes in, and the goalkeeper manages to save that quite comfortably. Ken is saying, back in the den, Jamie. Awesome. Thank you, thank you, Ken. Ball played up the field as it's headed back to the goalkeeper there by Nigeria. Now Nigeria with the possession as they play out from the back. Coming forward. South Africa come to challenge for it, but Nigeria play the ball out wide on that far side. Jamie's saying, I don't know what just happened. I only came in from the shops. Well, Nigeria charged into the box. As he charged into the box, there was a challenge came in from South Africa right on the edge of the box, which resulted in the foul. And obviously, that resulted. The referee tried to wave it away initially, but then he had to look at the VAR. The VAR told him to have a look at it. And then when he did look at it, he gave the free kick, and then obviously that resulted in a red card for the South Africa defender because he was seen to be the last defender. But in fairness, he wasn't actually the last defender because there was another defender right alongside him. So technically, there were two last defenders. Now, Nigeria crossing it into the box as it's knocked away and deflected out to this near side. That's going to be a corner. So corner on this near side for Nigeria. Yeah, it's been penalties written all over this game. Corner comes in. It's knocked away. Now South Africa trying to clear their lines as they knock it forward there. Challenged by Nigeria, but South Africa racing out wide on that far side as they... Well, what the hell is that? That's more than a yellow card. That's a red card, if you ask me. Blatantly pulling him down. It is a yellow card, but I think when you see such blatant fouls like that, it should be should clamp down on the players. Give a red card would send the message that that's just not acceptable. So 2 minutes to be added on. South Africa now playing the ball back to the goalkeeper. Jamie saying, thanks, mate. Letting me know. Did you think it was a ref? Did you think it was a ref? A red, I think that's meant to say. It was harsh. It was harsh, mate. It was harsh. But technically, the laws of the game, the last defender makes a challenge like that, then it's a straight red. But it was harsh because, you know, he could have argued that his teammate was alongside him. So he wasn't actually technically the last defender. So the referee could have got away with, I think, giving him a yellow. But the letters of the law, if he's considered to be the last defender, it's a red in it. But no, I thought it was a little bit harsh in fairness, mate. But it is what it is. Now South Africa crossing the ball into the box. It's knocked away. And it looks like we're going to penalties. So yeah, we're going to penalties. Kent is saying full time. Mainz 0, 1, Union Berlin 1. Okay, well, thank you for that, Ken. Yeah, I didn't even realise Germany played midweek. Does that happen a lot, Ken? Does that happen a lot, mate, with the midweek games? Jamie saying red. No worries. Yeah, I got you, mate. I got you. Thank you for that, Jamie. I got you, mate. We are going to penalties, guys. It was always got. I think it was going to be penalties from the second we went into extra time. There's not enough desire from either team to try and win the game. Just too cautious at the back. So the dreaded penalties will decide who goes through to the final. Jamie's saying, I thought it's been a good game. Do you think? Okay, fair enough, Jamie. Yeah, but it's been okay. It's been okay. Bit too cagey for my liking, mate. Bit too cagey. I think there should be more ambition shown to create more in the box. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what it says. Stop that and have a look. So this is how the game looks in numbers at the end of that first half. Total shots 14 for Nigeria, 14 for South Africa. Shots on target 6 for Nigeria, 5 for South Africa. Possession 39% for Nigeria, 61% for South Africa. Passes 382 for Nigeria, 616 for South Africa. Pass accuracy 80% for Nigeria, 86% for South Africa. Fouls 22 against Nigeria, 11 against South Africa. Yellow cards 2 for Nigeria, none for South Africa. Red cards none for Nigeria, 1 for South Africa. Offsides, none for Nigeria, 1 for South Africa. And corners, 5 for Nigeria, 4 for South Africa. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. If you like us doing the Africa Cup of Nations, let us know that. We're only on. Would be appreciated if you guys could hit the like button to let us know you appreciate us covering the Africa Cup of Nations tournament. Have another coin toss here for the penalties. Get on with it. It's a joke, man, these extra times. Got next to no time now to prepare for the next game. That's the only problem with going to extra time on penalties. There's just no time. It just squeezes me for time. Less than 20 minutes till the next game. By the time this is finished, it could be 10 minutes. So annoying. Get on with it. So let us know who you think is going to win on penalties, guys. Quickly predict it now if you want a prediction on the penalty shootout as the players come towards the goal. And we're going to get the penalties taken in a moment. crying out loud, ref. Just get on with it. Why do these refs feel like they need to give the lectures all the time before penalties? Kenny's saying, my opinion is that the coin toss and the penalty, I'll come back to that. We're about to have the first penalty. Nigeria smash it straight down the middle and open the penalty scoring. Ken saying, my opinion is that the coin toss and the penalty takers list should be before the game starts. Expect another huddle. Absolutely well said, Ken. Yeah, I agree with you there, mate. It would certainly save time, wouldn't it? It would certainly save time. Thank you for that, Ken. Sorry, guys, I'm just keeping the screen clear so that anybody clicking in can see all the stats there on the screen. So Nigeria put their first penalty away as South Africa come to take their first penalty. Come on, go on with it. Oh, the goalkeeper makes the save. The goalkeeper makes the save for Nigeria. Well, he was low towards that far corner of the net, but the goalkeeper got down to it and make the save. So Nigeria now to take their second penalty. As he coolly, calmly slots it into the far corner of the net to give Nigeria a 2-0 lead on penalties, with South Africa missing their first penalty. So South Africa now to take their second penalty. South Africa now low and hard into the far corner as they score their first penalty. So 2 penalties each, guys. And it's Nigeria 2, South Africa 1. So Nigeria now coming forward to take their 5th penalty. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. Would be appreciated, and consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. So Nigeria now to take their 3rd penalty. Oh, he's blasted it out of play. Wow. Yeah, he's blasted it right over the top of the crossbar. So South Africa now come forward to take their 3rd penalty. Can they level it up? Oh, the goalkeeper makes a save again. Well, Nigeria keep the advantage. South Africa shot it low and hard towards the far post, and the goalkeeper made the save, getting down to it low. So Nigeria now to take their fourth penalty. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could, and consider subscribing if you're new to fan. Then Nigeria now to take their fourth penalty as they smash it cool and calm into the far side of the net. Now Nigeria potentially one penalty away from going to the final. He saves this. If he saves this, then it will be Nigeria going through to the final. South Africa now to take their fourth penalty. And he coolly, calmly slots it down the middle and into the back of the net. So we're into the final penalty now, guys. Pretty much sudden death now as Nigeria slot this home. They will be through to the final. It's currently Nigeria 3 penalties to South Africa's 2. Inacho to take it now for Nigeria. And he coolly and calmly slots it into the near side of the post. And it's Nigeria that go to the final, knocking out South Africa in the semis. Well, congratulations to Nigeria as they progress to the final on Sunday. And they will find out who they will face later on this evening as Ivory Coast take on Congo in the second semi-final. We'll be back for that shortly, guys. But yep, it's Nigeria with the win, winning 4-2 on penalties. And the game finishing 1-1. So there you go, guys. I'm going to jump off because we've got literally less than, I think we've got about, less than 10 minutes to get ready. So I'm going to jump off, guys, to get ready for another game. Ken saying, thanks for the stream. Nigeria through to the final. Thank you, Ken. Nice one, mate. Top man, not being rude, but I need to get off. I'm probably going to be late. I'm probably going to be late for the next game, guys, because 9 minutes is not enough to set up a next stream. So thank you for being with us, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay safe and well. And hopefully I'll see you guys on future streams. But for now, that's it from me. Do join us for the next semi-final as we watch along to Ivory Coast taking on Congo. And hopefully you guys, if you can't join us, have a great evening. Stay safe and well, guys. All the best. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.